After falling into the Huron River, 15-year-old David Rice discovers that he can teleport, or jump. He escapes his abusive father and moves to New York City, where he robs banks by jumping into their vaults. 8 years later, David follows a luxurious, hedonistic lifestyle. He is confronted by Roland, leader of the Paladins, a religious organization that believe jumpers are abominations to mankind and should be eradicated. Despite Roland's specialized equipment that disrupt a jumper's abilities, David manages to escape by jumping to his childhood bedroom in his hometown Ann Arbor, Michigan. David reconnects with Millie, his childhood crush, and runs into a former bully, Mark. While in a bar fight with Mark, David jumps them both into a bank vault, leaving him and jumping back to the bar. Mark is later questioned by Roland. Meanwhile, David charms Millie into traveling to Rome. When the guards at the Colosseum turn them away, David teleports in. While Millie is still outside, David is ambushed by the Paladins. He is saved by Griffin O'Connor, another jumper, who has been following him. Griffin curtly warns David about the Paladins' crusade and teleports away. David accidentally enters Griffin's jump scar, a short-lived wormhole that jumpers create with their ability, and ends up at Griffin's desert safehouse. Griffin has been tracking and hunting Paladins. From Griffin's photos, David discovers that his mother Mary, who left him as a child, is a high-ranked Paladin. David returns to Rome, where he is detained. Mary shows up and helps him escape before the Paladins arrive. David escorts Millie to the airport, then returns to Griffin's. David convinces Griffin to partner up to kill Roland and keep Millie safe. David catches up to Millie in her apartment and reveals his powers. When the Paladins arrive, he jumps her to Griffin's lair. Using a machine to keep jump scars open, Roland's team invades Griffin's lair and a chaotic fight ensues. Griffin and David fight off the group. Griffin steals the machine, but the Paladins manage to capture Millie. David wants to rescue Millie, but Griffin has instead prepared a bomb, counting on Roland having set up an ambush in Millie's apartment. David, desperate to save Millie, steals the detonator and teleports away. He and Griffin engage in a lengthy battle that ends with them jumping to a Chechen battlefield, where David traps Griffin in tangled high-tension wires, which disrupt his ability. The Paladins later trap David and connect him to a wall in Millie's apartment. Unable to teleport just himself away, David jumps the whole apartment with Millie and the Paladins into the Huron River. After getting Millie to safety, David jumps Roland to the Grand Canyon, choosing to leave him alive with a warning instead of killing him. Later, David tracks down Mary, who has been protecting him by hiding his information from her colleagues. He bids her farewell, and then jumps away with Millie.